Live from the Q1043 Lynch Law Firm studios.
So Guns N' Roses are playing at MetLife on Wednesday night. We're looking forward to that. And we've got some tickets to give away in just a little bit. Slash is with us this morning. Good morning, Slash.
Good morning.
One of the questions I wanted to ask you.
That's so subtle. Yeah, by the way, the tour's going on. Slash is here, too.
Well, I mean, it's kind of me, the point. But, my kid brother has been a loyal fan of Guns N' Roses since the very beginning. And, up in Sunset Boulevard and stuff, actor Nicolas Cage, he's always gone by to see you guys and always was raving about you. So he hooked me up with some tickets to be in the pit when you guys played the Garden. It was just something else. I got some great shots of you. And the November Rain song is my all-time favorite. Just the dramatic guitar work. I call it a mini movie in a song because you touch on everything in that.
It is actually. It was a mini movie as a video. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Now, you've done some scoring for movies and stuff like that. You're going to be doing more of that?
I've been, I've been producing a lot. And so I plan on doing a lot more of that. It's been actually pretty busy. And then I end up doing a lot of music for the films that I work on.
Yeah.
So, I've been doing it pretty extensively.
Well, your musicianship is just something else. But also you're co-producing on The Lost Boys, but you also played on one of the tracks from the show called Have to Have You.
Right.
How'd you get involved with that?
Actually, it was Patrick Wilson, the actor, is a friend of mine, and he told me that he was getting involved with it and thought I'd be interested, which was indeed true, right? And so I got on board from the very beginning and supported it, and I've been a part of it since. Yeah, it was really cool.
I have a guitar that sounds like yours and looks like yours. They call it Slash Paul. Not a Les Paul, it's a Slash Paul. Trevor, what you got there?
Well, what I wanted to know, too, before we even get into the tour and everything, you're writing a lot of new music as well, because you got a new album coming out, I believe, 2027 with the Conspirators, right?
Right.
So, widely known, Appetite for Destruction is one of those albums that I think, if you ask anybody, the album that you can listen from start to finish. You could just put that record on without skipping any song. Does that ever get in the way of how you're writing new stuff too? Do you think you always have to write another Appetite, or are you just always fresh every time?
No, you just write what's in the moment and sort of what you're going through now. You don't really look at past stuff. But I mean, it's a really amazing and humbling thing that the Appetite record has become so iconic. But it's not something that you really sort of look back at, especially something that's that long ago,
Well, you kick off the show pretty strong. You come right out with Welcome to the Jungle. It's a 3-hour set, right?
Roughly, yeah.
So what made you guys want to pick that one to start right off with?
It's just a good opening song. It's pretty much says it all in the first few seconds. So it works pretty well.
Public Enemy opening the show nice and early too.
Yeah, 6:25 is going to be going on.
Yeah, but so how long you known the guys in Public Enemy? What made you pick them to go on the world tour? For us,
we go back to the '80s. So yeah, it's great working with those guys. I mean, I think it makes a great double bill. But they're just a great bunch of people to work with, and we've done a lot of shows with those guys in the last couple of years, and it's been great. So good camaraderie there.
You've got a new drummer, Isaac Carpenter. How's that going?
Isaac, yeah. It's not so new anymore, but yeah.
No. When he first came in, yeah. I remember when it happened.
Well, you've gone through a lot of auditions with a lot of different members just from your career alone. What do you look for or when you're trying someone out for the band?
Oh God, that's a whole other conversation. You're looking for somebody who there's a lot of different things, who has the skills to do it, the chops to do it. Stylistically, somebody to fit. I think the most important thing for us is somebody who has the right groove and somebody who can swing. The swinging part is really important in a rock and roll band. A lot of guys play really stiff. And then somebody who just sort of fits in, So there's a lot of criteria there.
Now you're going to get a chance to go see the Lost Boys this week?
I'm actually going tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah.
Now, have
So
you
I'm
ever
looking forward to
seen it like fully produced yet, or
Yeah, because I've only seen videotapes and stuff throughout this whole process, so it's going to be nice to see it, live, fully fleshed out.
So what is different about Guns N' Roses now when you're going to go see a show with them at, like, for instance, at MetLife Stadium? What's the difference that you guys are doing now to keep fans involved and engaged than when you guys were doing it from the beginning?
Oh, I mean, it seems like an easy question, but it's hard to answer because we just sort of do what we do. And we throw different things in. I think we're more about keeping ourselves, sort of inspired and having a good time and keeping it fresh for us. And then we just come out there and do our thing.
Well, the energy every time I've seen you is it's always 150%. It's, I've never seen anything that doesn't have that kind of energy with you guys.
We're one of those bands that has been around for a long time, but really loves what we do.
Yeah.
So we spend most of our time, humming and hawing about traveling until we get to the venue, and then we finally get to get unleashed. And it's what we've been looking forward to for 21 hours out of the day.
Well, when I was watching, you had the one video you put out with all the videos in one place. I noticed that you and Axl both would probably make damn good actors, man. Because, I mean, really, you guys should be in a movie, too, besides the music and stuff,
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Well, come on, man.
Going back to the music, you're coming out strong with Welcome to the Jungle. You're ending it with another one that is a crowd favorite with Paradise City. And I just want to know what goes along the lines of your thought process of weaving in and out of the albums that you guys have done before.
There's no thought process to that.
Is it different each night?
We just do, we just pick songs that we want to play, and they're from all the different records. So we just sort of, and we don't really have what you call a set list either. We have an opening song, we have an ending song, and we have a lot of tentpole songs that we're going to play, and then we mix a lot of stuff up for, so we just have a list of like 50 songs and we sort of pull from that.
What's a song that you brought back you haven't done in a long time that you're going to be playing Wednesday night during the set at MetLife?
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do Wednesday night. So if I told you, we might not play it. And then it would be long.
So that's the thing. We're trying to squeeze it out of it. We're trying to see.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what we're going to pull out. It's really sort of spur of the moment.
Was there something that like jumped into the set list on this tour that you were happy to see that you haven't done in a while?
We did a song that we haven't played in a long time, and I'm not going to say it because I don't know if we're going to play it Wednesday.
yeah.
I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. Yeah, there's been a couple
shot.
songs.
Well, I'm the guy that sits there at the concert looking at the set list from the previous couple of shows to say, oh, this is where they are now. I wonder if we're going to do this next, and then something else comes up. That's
right. There's definitely a couple songs that we didn't play last year that we've been playing pretty regularly this year. So, yeah, you have to check the set lists online and you can sort of see for yourself.
One of the things I did with a mix on the radio was what I call the Guns N' Roses suite, where I take all the melodic rock songs, Estranged, November Rain, and both versions of Don't Cry. We start with Don't Cry, we get into November Rain, then we get to Estranged and go back to the second version of Don't Cry. And it's like a 30-minute set, which is, it's like a suite. It's like a whole different thing. That's what DJs try to do sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about.
Well, what I did, sometimes DJs got to put songs together from a band. And so what I did was I would weave Don't Cry and segue into November Rain.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
I'd edit Axl's voice so he carries the note twice as long. Then we'd go into Estranged and come back with Don't Cry, the alternate version. And that became the Guns N' Roses suite. And I played it a couple times over the years. So, I mean, that's
and that ends up being about a half an hour, you're saying.
Absolutely. But man, I gave copy to my brother. We listened to it in the car. Cool. Yeah. I mean, that's what I like to do.
I do have one behind the scenes question that I do want to ask. I've always heard rumors about, and I feel like Slash might be the only one that can help me out with this because it's the rare time I can talk to him. Is it true that Axl really does know the best place to get a hamburger in every single country around the world?
I don't know. I mean, there is a little bit of truth to that.
He knows where to go.
He definitely knows some good spots. I don't know if it's everywhere around the entire planet, but a good portion of it, yeah.
Well, Wednesday, it all goes down. MetLife Stadium. There are tickets still available right now. Limited tickets. You probably walk up to the box office still and pick your ticket out right there that day. But they're very, very limited, so I wouldn't risk it, Cope. Show starts 6:25. It's MetLife Stadium, Guns N' Roses with Public Enemy, which I'm really excited to see them get the show started and everything here. And good look on the rest of the tour, man. Slash, I'm excited to see the Lost Boys, hear the music, and it sounds like it's going to be a hell of a time.
Yeah, it's all very, very exciting. So looking forward to all of it.
Thank you so much, and keep scoring that movie music, man.
Yeah. I got a couple things in the works right now. All right, man. Well, listen, it's good to see you guys and fun talking to you, and we'll see you down at the gig maybe.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you